おはようございます。おはようございます。ティヒティヒティヒティヒティヒティヒティヒティヒティヒ。Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can I hear you? Oh no, I can't hear you. It's because I'm deaf. Did you know that? おはようございます。Are the volumes and everything 大丈夫? Let me know, let me know. It is another splendiferous day. Another day when my dad is sleeping. I actually have a great story. Can you hear me? Is background music okay? Okay? The great story of what happened yesterday, right? So it was 1 a.m. I had a headache when I was going to sleep, so I slept early for me, which was like 11 p.m., which is not that early, but who cares? It's early enough in my soul, so that counts. I get to brag about it. And so then I woke up at like 1 hour later. I thought I was getting good rest, and I woke up at 12:30. Oh, well, like an hour and a half. BGM's right. Thank you, thank you. But I was so mad. It's like, oh, I went to all that work to sleep early just to wake up at midnight when I would go to sleep anyway. So, whatever. Anyway, but then I had my cats, right? Hello, Mother Nature. Hello, welcome back. How are you guys, by the way? I was just telling the story of last night as I was sleeping. Eepy sleepeting. And usually I have a window open near my bedroom so I can get nice fresh breeze. And my kitties like to sleep there. But it has like a bug screen door as well. And it's already kind of broken, like the side is coming off. So I worried that the cat's gonna like push against it too much and it gonna just fall out the window. Which, you know, they're probably gonna be able to land on their feet. But it's really awkward if it's like 1 a.m. and it's like, oh, sorry to wake you guys, I have to open the door. No one's coming, no one's stealing anything, no one's like come to kidnap us. I'm just going outside to retrieve the cat that like broke through my window. But like, you know that's completely fine, yeah, right? So I was worried about that. And I kept hearing this noise, like, and I kept thinking that sounded like the scream was coming out. So I was lying down, right? You know how usually you have like one side that you lie down on that feels more comfortable? And that for me is the left side. If I sleep on the right side, it feels like indigestion. I don't know if that makes sense, but you know when you eat something funky and you have to lie on your left side for it to feel better? Or maybe that's just me, I don't know. But I feel like it's better if I lie on my left side, right? And I had eaten too many spicy, so I was trying to recover. But I kept hearing this, so I had to keep being like, what is that? Korenani? And I kept worrying that the screen was... And then I finally figured out, after like 20 minutes, what that noise was. Let me get this picture for you. Let me get this picture. I'm sure I sent it to someone. I have to get this picture for you. Wait, maybe I can't find it. Who did I send it to? It was a possum. And it was just hanging upside down. I didn't know possums did that. Hanging upside down. Let me get this picture. Copy, save image. Please have patience because this is such a funny image and it was not what I was expecting to see at 1 a.m, okay? I don't think I've ever seen a possum that's like up close, honestly. Possum.png. Okay. Get in the picture. ちょっと待ってください。これだよ. This one. Oh, I did not realize it was going to be so big. Phones these days. Oh, technology these days with their high quality imagery. Look at that. It's so big and fat. I didn't know they could be that fat. And then I have the cats looking up at it. And the window itself doesn't stay open, so I had to prop it up with a piece of wood. But I didn't trust the random piece of wood I stole from food tech class or like carpentry class back in like 2017, 18. Welcome in. I'm just telling the story of what I was working up to this morning at 1 a.m. You see this animal at the top? That's a possum. I know, it's quite big and I have a picture of it, I think. Yeah, I have a picture of it compared to my hand size. Let me save that. Because it was humongous. I had never seen one in person. Let me get up this picture. Look how big. See, that's my hand. Hand reveal, tee-hee, don't judge my hands or I will attack you with a possum. Jazzy, but yeah, what time is it? But look how big that thing is. It was humongous. And it was just upside down the whole time. Like, was it... I thought it was dead for a second. I knew it was making noise, but I was worried that maybe it was stuck in between, like, the different layers of the wall. So I was like, are you okay? Because if I had to rescue a possum at 1 a.m. by, like, reaching my arm in between anything... I refuse. There is no way I would possibly do that. 7 a.m. Good morning. Good morning. Are you ready to face the day? Are you ready to attack the world with the power and joy in your heart? Are you prepared for everything coming your way? All the goodness and the light and the cheesecake? Cheesecake is coming your way. It may take 3 to 5 business days, but it will arrive in your post. And if it doesn't, then you can sue me. Yes. Yes, yes. This is a legally binding promise that a cheesecake will appear at in your mailbox. And you may have to clean it yourself because I am not responsible for if the delivery driver is bad at their job. Well, yeah, I feel like that was all that happened, but it was so entertaining. I was like, wait a second. Wait, possum? I didn't even know what animal it was. And I was like messaging my dad who was on his night shift at work. And I was like, so there's a mystery animal on my window. Help? And then my dad's like, oh, it could be wait, he gave me an actual list of like all these different animals it could be. And then I also messaged my friend, she's like, possum. I'm like, how did you tell so quickly? Possum or a bat or one of our 20 frog mouths? I thought it was a bat until I looked at it and I'm like, that's not a bat. Can I sue you for your hand in marriage? Gasp. Well then. Oh, I wish I had hand tracking right now. Where is my ring? Where is my ring? I remember, how are you shouting the world going? You missed my possum talk. There was a possum this big. I'm going to show every single person who comes in. Look at this possum that I saw at 1 a.m. It's humongous. My cats are freaking out about it. If I had tracked, I had an idol I know who would like put her hand up. Wait, you can't say the word possum? What do you mean? What do you mean? The word just came through. What do you want of that? You're a liar. Why would you lie to me? First thing in the morning. Well, 10 minutes into 10 o'clock. Do you hate me? I really need to become one of those girls who just says, do you hate me for everything? I have a friend who did that because I never did that before. But then she started saying that. And I'm like, haha. And she's like, you hate me. So you hate me. Well, I guess you hate me. So I'm going to say that now. I'm really good at picking up on things my friends say. And then I immediately steal it for the rest of time. And I would just keep saying it forever. So if you guys want to like band together and choose one word to keep using again and again and again, I'm going to start using that. But it's got to be like a good one. Got to be something catchy that I can be like, that sounds nice. I'm going to say that. I'm going to add it to my words and list of things to say. Yeah, why are you going to do me like that? Why are you going to do me like that? But is a possum a predator? I didn't know a possum was a predator. But yeah, partially. No, I'm not going to say that. That's a bad one. That's a bad choice. Would you like to try again? Would you like to try again? But that friend-shaped, I guess. But like from just seeing it here, I was so scared. I was like, what is that? What are you? Until it like came down and was closer and I could actually see it in detail. I was like, that's a possum. That's a possum. But from here, I'm like, what the skibbity? I've unironically started saying genuinely. Oh wait, I have this really good line and unfortunately I have to send a lot of my messages like tweets. Because I feel like situationships are really funny for like how not lovely they are. I see all these memes about situationships and it's like, oh, oops, situationship posted another banger. And it's these text messages like, oh, I don't want us to be close, but I don't want you with anyone else. I just think they're so funny for no reason. So I had to send this thing to my friend. Yeah, this is the message. Let me read it out to you. Because I thought it was so tweet coded. But like, my image is not one of genuinely on Twitter. I have to pretend to be idol-like so that people can get like tricked when they come to stream. But let me read this to you. I feel like genuinely and situationship should merge into genuine-litship. No, that's wrong. Genuine lituationship. The lit is because we were lit on fire and died. Please, don't you think that's so funny? Please tell me. Please tell me I'm really smart for that one. Genuinely and situationship should merge into genuine lituation. Genuine lituationship. The lit is because we were lit on fire and died. Please clap. please. Yeah, I instead of like got up there, I feel like the possum came down from the roof, right? Yeah, lit on fire. What? Huh? I can type it into chat for you so you can see it and read it yourself. Hello. Welcome. Did you hear my lovely word mashingness? Like Lou can't. I'm gonna type it into the chat so you can see. You can see the absolute horror this is. Oh no, there's a character limit. Oh, what happened to my body? Oh no. Well. There we go. Is that the right toggle? Yeah, look at this. Lou, can you only... I'm gonna keep saying this because I'm proud of this, and I'm never gonna say anything this funny ever again. But yes. Good morning. We need to revive Godzilla, who had a stroke, tried to pass these words and died. We need to revive Godzilla. How do we do that? I think I watched one... What? Perfect screenshot? Thank you. I will share it to everyone, and that they will be very confused. But you should... Daddy, what do you mean? I'm actually magical. I can revive Godzilla, like, immediately. Just watch this. Wait. I need a theme song. See? I was gonna be like, have this music go like do in the back, and I'd be like, with the power invested in Watakushi, voila! And then I would get up a picture of Godzilla, but I don't have a theme song because I was looking at Scab and all the good music. I really want to hire these people, and it's $250 per song. And it's like, well, that's a bit out of budget. Just ちょっと out of budget. でもさ、大丈夫. I will just learn to compose myself, and I will be the most god tier person ever in like 10 years time. Oh, on the topic of music, what is kaiju? Who is kaiju? I feel like I'm missing lore. But I did watch something new for the first time yesterday. I was watching the Spy Family movie. I haven't watched something new in ages. But yes, on the topic of music, I have to finish this topic first before I can move on to the next one, or it might actually implode. Okay, so on the topic of music, I finished my Not Cute Anymore, and it'll come out maybe Saturday. Maybe. Okay, and Spy Family, I haven't watched something new in so long. I have to force myself to like watch things, to take time off, because I'm always like, oh, what if I edited one more thing? What if I mix one more thing? Oh, I need to get the tuning by this done. If I don't do this tuning right, and then what if I have to do this? But then I have this as well. What if I... And I keep giving myself more work to do right. My friend's like, do you ever take a break? And I'm like, no. So I took like 2 hours yesterday to watch some Spy Family movie. I haven't finished it. Don't spoil me. But Anya is so cute. I don't know what I think about anyone but Anya. Need to watch the movie. Is there only one movie? Because I kind of assumed it was just like one of 3,000, because I assumed I was that far behind. But if it's only one movie, then that's good. If we wait to pass the time, I'll wait for the refund on the broken motherboard. You have to fight them. Good morning, Bad Ending. Put me on the loudspeaker. So does that mean other people can hear, or just you? Because if other people could hear, then I could start saying scandalous things. There is a movie. It's really cute. Nanya's really cute as always. I feel like Anya's the only reason I watched that series, so... I feel like... Lloyd, what's her name? The girl? Considering I don't remember, it's not a good sign. But I was watching Kami-sama Kiss before that, but seemed like the budget upgrade from like Kami-sama Kiss all those years ago to the Spy Family movie. I just spent all this time like... The angle, Yoru? Is it in Japanese or just Yor in Japanese? Yor is such a strange name. Lloyd and Yor Forger. See, I like Anya's name. Anya's got a cute name. I like judging names based on the aesthetic quality. Like some names, like Greg. Sorry if any of you are a Greg. Are you guys a Greg? If anyone's a Greg, I won't say my Greg opinion. Wait, no, actually, don't tell me if you're a Greg. Don't reveal your name online like that. Wait, I should be promoting internet safety. Anyway, the name Greg is less cool than the name Yufu. Just so you know. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, have you seen those memes of, like, these... What was it? Gerald? Grug? Okay, Grug is even worse. I feel like G names kind of make me think of mud, and I can't think of why. What was that caveman movie called? Like that series of those... No. What? I feel like those guys had names starting with G, and maybe that's like biased me forever. Because those are cavemen guys. The cruise, that? Yes, that. Okay, that's not G. That's not G. Maybe it's because the shape of the letter is similar. C and G is similar, and it kind of looks like you're trapped inside the letter. Have you seen that? Have you seen that video of like which letters of the alphabet you could live inside? Because like with the different shapes, sometimes they have like the thing on top, and that can like a T has like the flat bit on top, and that's like a shelter for your head. But then letters like you don't, and you would be stuck drowning. You saw that? See, it's so specific. Maybe it's because of that, and I'm seeing the letter G, and I'm like, that seems like you would be stuck in a really moist, disgusting, wet, and muddy place. I feel like most people's minds don't think of this. Well, dirt rhymes with grog. See, I don't think they rhyme, but you know, that is good logic. That's good logic. Dirt. What's a word that rhymes with dirt? That's a name. Dirt. I mean, Kirk is kind of a dirt. No, it's not. No, it's not. Dirt. Bert. Bert. No, but Bert doesn't make me think of dirt. I feel like B is a very nice letter. B makes me think of like blue and the sky and the happiness and brightness of the universe. So if your name starts with a B, good job. This suddenly reminds me of those videos that's like, oh, if you're blah blah blah, if I call you out, you lose. Anyone who currently has nail polish on, you're out. Anyone whose name starts with B, you're out. Unfortunately, I watch too many of those, which is really stupid because I know they're a waste of time. Kurt. Kurt is a good name. I remember there's this one cat, this orange cat from like a cat channel, and their name is Kurt. Kurt the cat. And I love Kurt the cat. Kurt the cat is such a cute cat, and he's so clingy, and he's like always following around his owner and always wanting to jump down from these dangerous ledges. Don't do that if you're a cat. You know, if there are any cats in chat, you're out. Which letters would be the best shelters for medieval archers? To like shoot from? Or like to hide from archers? What about numbers? Has anyone done a numbers video? If I could do a numbers video, will I get clout? That's a bad way of thinking. Don't be like, oh, I'll do this for clout. Don't do it for clout. Don't do it for clout. It's not worth it. Both? Both? Oh, what am I doing to my background? Teehee, I was meant to move myself over a bit. Teehee, teehee. Do numbers have the same, like aesthetic qualities? Don't think anyone did one for numbers. But it'd be so hard to make those videos. Unless this... I don't think I actually watched the original video. Someone's stronger than yours. So many people are like, oh, do you have ADHD? And I'm like, I don't know, fam. And then, wait. Yeah, no. I was gonna get it tested, and then I was like, you know what? I'm a bit lazy. Is that a symptom? I don't know. Who cares? I'll figure it out at some point when I bother. Numbers like maths. Numbers like maths. Whenever I hear the word maths, I just get like a visceral. Is that the word reaction? I'm like, not the maths. Not the maths. But I'm proud of myself for learning and being very good at differentiation in 12th grade and being absolute garbage at every other maths topic. And integration, finding the thingy under the curve, and I'd be like, oh, I found the area under the curve. I'm a genius. And then there were these stupid number things like exponentials and like this weird -1, -n, n-1, that kind of thing. No, algebra, no. I remember when I first heard about algebra, I was like, we're not going to need to use this that often. Yeah, it's letters. Why would we use it? And then we used it in everything ever, and we never escaped algebra. In every class, it's like, oh, we're doing a new topic. I'm like, yay! Trigonometry! And I'm like, oh, there's algebra here as well. Oh, disgusting algebra. But yeah, what was your worst? Oh, wait, before I ask that, what color is maths? I heard someone say that the color you think maths is relates to like how you reacted to maths. Like if you think it's red, then maths was hard for you. Because like red is like an aggressive color and that kind of thing, right? And that makes a lot of sense, right? If you say maths is blue, I'm going to be really envious of you, and I might want to go back in time and steal your brain, actually. But yeah, you know, whatever. You think maths is green? I think you have to explode. Isn't green like a color of like cleanliness and refreshness? Blue or green? Is everyone here like a genius and I am such a little baby worm? Or a baby possum? A possum? Sorry, I had to show the possum again because it's huge. Red, that's the correct answer. Thank you. It should be red. Right? If anyone disagrees, you can go explode if you want to. I should get like a red exploding gift to just have on screen. Yeah, so maths book we have about math is mostly green. Okay, so maybe it's like based on the color of the book. Wait, so then could you in theory get all your books to be like blue or green, like a calming color for maths, and then people will associate the calming colors with maths, and then maths won't be as stressful for them. Like, I don't think the color's gonna have that much of an impact if you're really stressing. Demosa, it might help slightly, partially, perhapsly, or it might not. Yeah, but what were your worst subjects? I was always really bad at history. Wait, what? I remember having all these bad memories about history, but I don't even think I took history as an elective, so I think I like stopped doing history from like 10th grade, and yet I'm still remembering all these moments. You know, I was not the best student, honestly. Teehee. Yeah, I remember I was getting so mad about really unimportant things in history classes, and I'd be like, well, how dare they make us remember this specific statistic of some guy who died 3 billion years ago? Like, why do I care if there's 30 people on this bus or 3 people on this bus? Like, it doesn't matter. Why you like this? But then obviously it wouldn't matter all that much. If you're like around 30, they'd probably tick you. But I'd be like, well, they're gonna mark me down for not getting a specific number, and this is why history is stupid. Oh well. I feel like high school definitely was a lot more about rote learning than university is. If you know what I mean. Just, memorize this, memorize that, blah, 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 blah. I mean, we also had COVID, so there was that. I feel so young now. I don't like this. That's an English for my weaknesses. I liked English, but I was also bad at it. But I liked English. The books we read, like 1984, still sticks with me. And yeah, that was really good. It's got a lot of, like, moral lessons and stuff, and psychology. Maybe that's what got me into psychology. Maybe that's why I was like, oh, this is why I like this book, because the psychology of like hopelessness. But yeah, maths. I feel like a lot of the issues is probably because maths teachers might have difficulty teaching it, because there's a big difference between being able to like do it and teach it right, because it's hard to teach things like algebra when you can't like see the letter N, and it's just like a number you have to keep in the side of your memory and remember that. Because I would always be figuring out these questions, right? But then I'd forget what step I'm up to, because it'd be like 8-step questions, right? Like, oh, you have to figure out this to figure out this to figure out this to figure out this, and you have to put that in this, and then you have to use that to get the answer, right? And I would always forget where I was up to, so I'd have to like go back, or I'd have to put numbers in each part of my, you know how you had the working space? I'd have to put a number like, this is my first step, and then I did part over here, like all the way over here, and then I went back over here, and then I ran out of space, so I put my extra work on the other page. History was something you were good at. What kind of history did you learn? Because I did like learning the ancient history stuff, but modern history was really boring to me. Which is why I don't know much modern history, which I, you know, really should know. Yeah. English was your katana and maths was your deathbed. That's a really good way of describing it. I'm gonna steal that. Better at English than my native tongue. That means you can talk to me then. You could talk to watakushi. I hear that though, like a lot of people think being like bilingual or whatever, you're really good at both languages, but supposedly in reality you can't remember both, so you kind of like half and half it. If that makes sense. I don't know how real that is, because I'm really bad at Japanese and it's not working out for me, and I'm not learning it well. It was second worst subject until high school. English was? To be fair, I feel like maybe it's the teachers that matter more than the actual subject. Because I really didn't like English when I had really annoying teachers. But then I really liked it when I had my beloved C-sensei. Oh, I love C-sensei. I miss C-sensei. I wonder if C-sensei would remember me. It's been like 4 years. 4 years? Why am I old? Why am I old? I love how like every day ever I always end up talking about school again. I feel like that was the most like interesting part of my life. I feel like uni was kind of meh. Except for the fact that there were like noodles. And weird people. There are a lot of weird people who are in my uni clubs. And yeah, I've already complained about a lot of them, so I don't really know if there's much more to talk about. Don't hate English? Quite an interesting reversal of say I didn't see coming. Yeah, because English is good. You can use fancy words to communicate to people. And then we can talk forever and ever and ever, and you can be trapped in a cycle of talking. And if you try to leave, you will be exploded with a word stronger than explosion. You are but a coughing baby to my atomic bomb, or whatever that meme was. Hydrogen bomb? Hydrogen? I liked that meme. It was so stupid, and I could not tell you why it was so funny to me. And I do like those stupid oomph jokes. Like, oh, what do you mean your friend is a audio workstation or whatever? That's FL Studium. That was such a bad one. FL Studium. Anyway, do we have any other topics, or shall we dive into the game? Do we have any other topics? Do we have any topics? Today's game is one I'm kind of about. Like, I wish I had hand tracking so you could see the hand movement. Premium English British choose fancy words. Maybe you have to. What if you had to pay to win in English? You had to pay to unlock British speaking. I need to learn like the British slang just for the funsies. Like to know what your best subject besides English. Do I still? No, I don't. I thought I had the message where it's like, oh, these are your marks from the major exams. I think I lost them when I changed phone. I think my best subject was maybe. What did I even take? It might have been No, I think I was worst at Japanese. Even though I was best at Japanese like all the way through until like my final year, and then it was my worst subject besides maths. Wait, it might have been maths. Wait, that's really sad if math is my second highest, even though I was really bad at it. No, there's got to be another subject I'm missing. We're just gonna say it's Japanese for the sake of my ego. 日本語上手だよ。日本語上手だよ。Crying. But today's game, shall I get it up for you guys? Let me know how the volumes are, as always, because I am very fussy with the volumes. Okay, if we do this, and we go here. Can you see? Oh, okay, 待ってください. Now you should be able to hear. Hopefully. How is it? So this game is called Those Games, also known as You Want Those Games? Well, how about you go play them or something like that? It's, you know those mobile games? A little quiet. Okay, I'll turn it up just a little bit. Volume? これ大丈夫? I can do louder. Oh, louder. I could do 5 points louder. Still louder? これ? 大丈夫かな? Hello. How are you? Volume 大丈夫? ありがとよ. Hello everyone. I know this screen's a bit louder, but just bear with me. Okay, so this game is those mobile games. You know the mobile games, and you see all these ads, and whenever you download the actual game, it's not actually a game, and it's actually stupid. Well, especially because I'm stuck on mobile for the time being, which means no ad block. Yeah, I know, right? And that's why I was like, that's why we're gonna play it, so we can all hate ourselves. Maybe it'll be fun, because I've always been curious about them, but like never curious enough to like do more. How this person doesn't have shoes. This person. I mean, he's also naked, so like, he doesn't have a shirt on either. Can't tell if your messages are sending. If I'm not reading them, then maybe they're not sending. But good luck. You can defeat. I don't know if there's like an auto thing on, but good luck. That's all I can say. If there's treasure, Stickman will find it. If you remove the pin blocking the way, be careful not to collapse from exhaustion if the treasure's still blocked. Okay, so we have to do this in as few as possible. I'm not going to care about the time for each one of these as long as I pass. Is the volume still okay? I feel like it's a bit louder than it was before, but if it's okay with you guys, then 大丈夫かな? Oh, there are just so many things. Okay. I feel like this is not the most interesting game. I wasn't expecting it to be. Never failed to crack me up. It's my favorite gacha game as ads like these, despite the game itself being very good. Well, it's good. Thank you. Okay. I love you guys using Daijobu now. Maybe I am bleeding into your soul. And then you would start saying Daijobu to people in real life. You know, I felt so betrayed when my friend who also weeb speaks at me, like both English and weeb at the same conversation. He's like, oh, ne, tomodachi-san, have you seen kono eiga desu ka? I think it's really sugoi. And she said she doesn't say that in real life. And I was like, bro, I can't be the only one being cringe in real life. Betrayal. Okay, I'm going to do another one of these. I'm going to skip to level 5 because I feel like the first one was too easy. Okay, clearly we don't do that. I can kill these guys? Wait, how do I move this? Ooh. Oh, okay. I get it. Basically, a dude in a trench coat waiting for other languages in an alley to steal their words. A dude in a trench coat waiting for other languages to steal their words? So, other languages stealing from the trench coat? Whenever I think of trench coat, I unfortunately think of like, do you know how people like open the trench coat and are like wearing nothing underneath? That's not what I think of first. I think of a parody of that from Hercules, I think, the Disney movie. Or maybe it was not from there, but like they open it and there's just a whole bunch of knives that they're selling. So whenever I think of a trench coat, I think of someone like opening the trench coat and they're just being knives. Okay, kill them. Oh. I guess we die. No! I know I failed. I know. That was my bad. Let me try again. If I can't get this again, then I'm gonna be sad. Okay, bye-bye. And then this one. And then that one. And that one. Sure. I don't know what you mean by the rubber that killed Bruce Wayne's parents, but I'm going to agree with you. And hopefully you didn't say anything cancel. Hello. You wanted to play these games? See, I wanted to, but now that I started playing them, it's like, oh, do I like this or do I really hate this? Do I really despise this? Because I can't kill 2 dogs with 1 rock. And now I feel bad for killing 1 dog. See, you know, I deserve to be eaten. This is what I get. It's karma. Do you agree? Failed. Okay, one more try. Then we're going to try a different game because I'm already bored of this one. Okay. What if I get rid of this one first? I feel like it's going to break. Now I can see why they aren't liked. Yeah, I saw a post this morning that was like, oh, you always go around seeing to see if these fruit are really good. Maybe there's a secret fruit that no one has. Learn the beauty of, right? Like, you know when you see all these random, like, Chinese fruits? Like, my friend always has these weird fruits all the time. And I'm like, oh, I've never tried that. I wonder if it's, like, mystery good. But this post was like, oh, no, you know, all these fruits aren't very good because, you know, that's why they're not popular. Because they don't taste very good. And the ones that are popular are the ones like bananas and apples that are, you know, in the stores. What if I did this one first? I think I'll just die now. Okay. Well, one more try. This is sunk cost fallacy at this point. I'm so sorry. This is so very sunk cost fallacy. Okay, what if we get rid of this one? And now we get rid of this one. Yeah! I did it. And then we get the treasure. I wonder how hard it would be to make a game like this. As someone who does not make games, it doesn't look very hard. So, yay! That only took 50 tries, so I think that is enough of that. Quite enough of that. Oh, okay. Boost your number to defeat the enemies. Is this what you guys have been thinking it is? Ping a bit? Okay. I'll stop yelling as much. Arigato ne. It should be fine now, desho? But thank you. Are these games how you expected them to be? See, they're like exactly what I expected, but in a bad way. Doesn't look too difficult? Yeah, I'm not a game developer either. Okay, okay, I get it. So basically we have to kill a number that's smaller than us, gain their number, and kill more. So can I do like the person in the middle? Wha? Wait, this is too easy. I don't like this. We might as well kill this guy then, yeah? And then we're just gonna be really overpowered so we can just kill the 9 guy last. Because maybe I don't like him. Oh, it's gonna make me kill this one first. Alright. Oh, this is a game for sure. This is something. Alright. See, this is not the kind of game you recommend to your friends. Or they're gonna look down on you. What do you expected from them? How do I unlock these? Do I have to do all of these? Okay, well that's enough of that. That's quite enough of that. Cash Run looks like that. I think there were ones that they made in YouTube now that you can play. Like you're scrolling through your home feed and it's like, would you like to play this game? And it looks like one of these and it seems garbage. But like I played them because yay. Color Lab looks good though. Color Lab is something, there are so few games. Oh no. Oh, you unlock them as you like finish levels. Okay. We did something like this with coins when I first got into high school in like the orientation day. And you had to like stack them. But like, yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. But basically this game. Yeah, it is what we expected. But this one kind of looks fun. Yeah, Color Lab's at least decent, yeah. I feel like I could do Color Lab if it was like an actual game, if it was like a lot more difficult. I don't have the soul to go through a trillion bajillion. This is why, okay, you know these games where it's like, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like cookie themed one, where it gives you like 5 letters and you have to come up with as many words as you can with those letters? I used to play so many of those, right, as a kid, and I wanted to download it like somewhat recently, but then I realized that the first levels are so easy that it's so boring, and I don't particularly want to go through 300 levels of cat, bat, fat, rat. But it was always cute when you're like on the train or something, and this old guy would be standing over you and be like, oh, I have a word for you, and it's a word you've never heard before, but it's correct. Or you like get bonus points and then you're like, thank you, mister. Have you considered trying RimWorld? I'm Googling it now on my left hand. I have not seen this before, actually. I'm considering now. So if that answers your question, I'm considering now. Is it like difficult? Okay, wait, how do I play this car game? I look back and there's like parking. Because as someone who can't drive, oh, wait. This is like one of those puzzles, isn't it? Where you like move things forward and backwards and try and slot them all into their spots. Except with like much worse controls. No, this is not what I expected, honestly. This is not... Huh? Sure. That's not the gameplay I expected. But that wasn't too bad, actually. Like, that wasn't too bad. It kind of feels satisfying to do this. Partially. RimWorld's interesting from what I've seen. I'll have to research it later. Okay, I want to do some more parking lot ones. We unlocked up to 10? We have so much IQ. We are so smart. We have 4 whole IQ points. Isn't that crazy? Watch a feature for her basically loves games like RimWorld. Maybe I'll have to try it. Maybe. If it's not too expensive. We'll see. Look outside, is that the name? Or you tell me to look outside now? Did I tell you guys? So you know how my window doesn't like close properly? Because it's stupid? I mean stay up properly? Because it's stupid? I have to prop it up with something. And I'm propping it up with a huge box for a rice cooker. So I have this huge fat rice cooker box opening my window and I laugh every time I see it. Hello, partially not green girl. Thank you. We are playing stupid games today. Yeah, I don't know what I think of them. But this sure is gameplay of all time. Like, it's not awful. It kind of has a tiny bit of, like, brain power, but, like, not all that much. I want to see if the cars can crash into each other. I feel like it'd be a better game if the cars could crash into each other, but I get the feeling that they can't. Crash? Oh, they can't. I thought it was gonna be cool gameplay. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, good. Oh, good. I will. I will check it out and see if it seems like something I'd be interested in. How do you go? Take? Wait, what am I saying? Take care. Take care. I was gonna say take your time, and I'm like, wait a sec. Take care. Bye bye. I'm making IQ from that. Alright, well. Let's try Cash Run. Cash Run. New stage unlocked with your accumulator. Ooh, okay, we're gonna go to 6. I feel like the early one's gonna be too easy. But I feel like I should know how to play this. Oh, I see. Oh. Well, we can die from being too poor. It's realistic. It's teaching us the ways of capitalism. It's teaching us that poor people just need to make money to escape the hurdles in their existence. And sometimes it's not enough. And sometimes you have to get really rich to overcome big hurdles like walls. And sometimes you need to not get poisoned, but you can avoid being poisoned by spending money. That was so bad. Oh, it's just as bad as I expected. Oh, and these graphics. Oh, this is a game of all time. Good game if you like turn-based RPGs. I do like turn-based RPGs. Thank you. I will check that out later. Teehee. Wait, we actually get money from this one? And can we use our money in the next one? Or is this like a car? Wait, what could I buy? Can I buy more games? Like better games? This money one wasn't that bad. It feels like the type of brain rot game I would play if it was on YouTube. Oh, it's actually difficult. See, oh, I didn't expect it to be difficult. Like, I feel like... I feel like people would speedrun these kind of games. You know those, like, rage games? There's this one specific one I played on my phone. And it had, like, these stupid underwater levels as well. And you had to, like, get to this really hidden spot where you could breathe. I could do those games. And we'd all cry. We'd go make breakfast. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Make something tasty. I'm so mad I don't remember the name. It's like Super Adventure, something. And you played as this tiny guy, and there was this really dumb level where it was like RNG, basically. You had to get all these balls to magically destroy the, like, platforms below you. And then you had to, like, slip through. But as you were waiting for these balls to destroy the platforms, there were all these smiley faces that came to kill you. And no. Rage games are fun, though. Rage games are fun. I should play Jump King. That was one of the first games I ever streamed, and I did really, really badly, unsurprisingly. But I'm always like, oh, you know me, I am really good at keeping my calm, my cool. However, if I had to face a rage game, I think I might explode. Rage games are fun. Do you play rage games? I feel like I watch people play rage games sometimes, but I just don't play them myself. Cat Mario. I hear people talk about Cat Mario. So that was a rage game. I had like a Cat Mario themed like background on my DS that I remember. And I had the do 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 do. Is that the right music? Do 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 do. And I made a dance to that, and then I was just dancing in my seat now, and I'm surprised I remembered it. Do 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 do. Oh no, we've run out of games already. Okay, that was awful. I guess we could do more parking lot. I guess we could do easier levels of parking lot. Handle playing a rage game? No way to tell for sure. I feel like I would definitely want to play when, you know, parents aren't asleep. Because then I could like rage more effectively. Why does this feel more difficult than the last one? Even though it wasn't. I guess you can go back. No? Yes, you can go backwards. Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that, but like, sure, that works. Unfair platformer, that one I never got in. Do you guys play Super Mario Maker? Isn't it like a really hell mode or something? And people can't get through like one level of it? I'm really bad at Mario though. I'm still proud of myself for like beating one game. I don't remember which game it was, but I think it was Super Mario Brothers 2. And I unlocked all the special worlds on my own without like Googling. I'm so proud of myself. I can't believe I did that. How did I do that? And that's like my greatest feat of all time. I remember I had one friend who I'd play Yoshi's Woolly World. That was such a cute game with. But we play co-op, and you know how you revive if the other person's still alive? If we wanted to go up somewhere, we would just keep dying and reviving on top of each other. And since you could kind of fly in that game, we would just fly in the same spot, and then the person would revive on top of our head. And then we would just keep dying and reviving on top of our heads until we just got upwards. It was like infinite flight hack. Which is not how you're meant to play the game. But that's how it was fun. That's how it was fun. I used to play Super Mario Maker back in the day. Don't have Mario Maker. I remember when it first came out, I thought it was so cool. I was like, infinite Mario levels for the rest of my life? And I remember my mum was kind of like, who's going to play that? That's stupid. I'm so mad about that. Because I didn't realize so many things parents say when you're young kind of stick with you. And I started believing like, oh, maybe it is stupid. And then I actually watched someone play it and I was like, oh, this isn't stupid. This is the best thing to ever exist. But at the same time, like, I'm low-key surprised it didn't bankrupt them from like making more games since everyone's making their own. There's infinite levels now. I don't know. It's weird. And I watched a video on like why there isn't a Zelda maker. Oh, more levels. Why there isn't a Zelda level maker. And supposedly it's because people don't actually like building dungeons. Because dungeons aren't actually as fun to build. So then apparently they made a different game. Or like put a Zelda maker type like example in a different game. Where you could kind of make dungeons but from preset things, because making your own dungeon would be pretty boring, so they gave you presets, and no one liked that, and apparently they just scrapped the idea. Oh, sorry, I did not mean to deafen you all. Come in the side. Zelda level maker would be much more complicated. I haven't actually played any Zeldas, honestly. I feel like it would be a fun game to play. Were you one of those people who thought Link was Zelda? Like, I thought Link's name was Zelda. And I remember arguing with my mum about it. I was like, but that's not Link. Link is a stupid name. Why would you name someone Link? To this day, I don't know why they're called Link, because that is still a stupid name. But, you know, whatever. For a while, yeah. You know, to build levels was so good, I still own the sequel and Switch to this day. Of Mario Maker. Bye-bye, cars. Bye-bye. It's a weird game. I feel like I like this car game best of them, though. I don't do much, but it's satisfying. I really want to play Tomodachi Life, though. I talk about Tomodachi Life so much because I love Tomodachi Life. But I feel like with Tomodachi Life, you would get bored pretty easy, yeah? Like, it's the same kind of topics again and again. I remember when I was younger, I don't know if you guys know this YouTuber called Yub. I watched him a lot when I was like 13, 14. And every day I would watch the horror content, like the horror videos. Kore. And I would watch all these random horror games, which is why if I ever reference any game, it's probably going to be a horror game. Like Squirrel Stapler and like Duck Season. Because I watched them in my horror games phase. And the horror games phase never really ends, does it? You never escape horror games. But I'm really bad with horror myself. But I want to stream with someone who's worse at horror than me. Because when someone else is scared, then I get a lot less scared. I remember I used to be really scared of getting vaccinations, right? But then I had this one girl who was like really, really scared. She was really, really pretty. And I remember her being pretty. And, you know, I wish we were like closer friends. But whatever. Yeah, and she was like really scared of vaccines. So when I was talking to her, it's like, oh, maybe I'm not scared after all, because she's more scared. I hear this also a thing for like anxiety as well, right? Like you can be really anxious, but then if you have a friend who's more anxious, then you can suddenly do everything for them, right? I think that's kind of the same with me, right? I would generally feel awkward going up to the counter being like, oh, could I get some like sauce or something, right? But if my friend was like, oh, I really wish I had mayonnaise, I would be up in like 0.2 seconds. I'd be like, you want mayonnaise? I will get you mayonnaise. I will get you every single mayonnaise they have and more. I will get you extra chips as well. I will ask if they can give us extra just because we're nice like that. That's the kind of thing I'd be doing if someone else was having like a harder time than I was. But I don't think I would do that just for myself. Why am I actually struggling with these cars now? I feel bad making them crash into each other, but it is what it is. Oh, I have the hiccups now. Oh no. Can you PC fix? You can pretend to be scared. Thank you. You all have to be like, oh no, Yofo. I can't believe there's a ghost there. What am I gonna do? I really hate the ones where they chase you though. I'm somewhat okay with like just being in scary environments, but if anything chases me, I'm quitting. I'm quitting. There is no more game. That is it. If they run at me, that's it as well. I refuse. But there's this really cool one that Jacksepticeye played, right? And it was like this house and you had to go check these houses or whatever and see what was wrong with them. It was like an anomaly one where you had to like see the anomalies. What are you? Oh, you're a pedestrian. Sorry for judging you pedestrian. I thought you were a bug and I was gonna crush you. Can I crush you? Is it a bad end if I crush you? Is that the new mechanism? Don't crush the guy? I guess that's the new mechanism. Don't crush the guy. Okay. Yeah, I really liked that game. It was really pretty. Maybe I'm more biased towards prettiness. But the vibes were so scary that that's the kind of game that I would hate so much. A lot of streamers played it. See, I always miss out on these things because I really find out when something's popular a lot later. Watch out for baddies. They roam the area with knives in hand and will be very angry if you hit them with it. Wait, I should do that. I want to hit them with a car. Wait, let me do that again. I want to hit someone with a car. I want to hit someone with a car. Oh, well. See, I was kind of hoping there'd be a cool animation of him stabbing me to death, but like, if you want to be that boring, go for it. Watch someone play a horror game, but I get so scared in the process. Yeah, me too, me too. I get so scared. But like that game, I feel like 3D games I get a lot more scared with than like 2D games. Which I guess makes sense, right? Because you can kind of like think of you as a separate entity and whatever if it's 2D. But you'd think after all those years of watching horror, like all of 2018, I would wake up and I'd watch a horror game. I'd go, like after school, I'd watch a horror game. And then before I slept, I'd watch a horror game. I would just watch so many. You'd think I'd get better at horror by now, but I did not. Wait, this way. Sorry for making you drive too far. Making you go all the way around. My bad. I like those really like, pixel horror kind of things. But you don't have to be like really good. But yeah, pixel horror, I feel like pixel horror is my favorite like aesthetic for horror games. Oh no, the baddie! Baddie, pretty little risky baddie. This guy needs to move faster. No! This is just a game of patience now. Does it ever annoy you though when you're playing or watching someone play a horror game and they're not really like immersed in it? And they're all like, haha, funny, when it's a horror game, then this is just gonna, there's gonna be a jump scare here, ha 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 ha, right? Honestly, I don't think I've ever been annoyed by that. Sometimes I get jealous though. I'll watch someone play a horror game and I'll be like, oh, I wish I could do that. Oh, I wish I could be that calm playing this horror game. Oh. Maybe I'm like self-insert into horror games too much. Because I do like horror games where it's like a young girl as a protagonist. And you know, I am a young girl. Look outside, it's just that. I will in fact like research everything heavily afterwards. But when it's horror, I can't play myself because I get so freaked out that I can't pay attention to the story because I'm just too scared. Oh, I didn't unlock. Oh, I did unlock a new one. Oh, I unlocked a bunch more. Okay, we're gonna play 20. I feel like these are still too easy. I don't like this up here. This is creepy. What do you mean you don't know how your potions are working? I feel like you should know. Play most horror games calm. Huh? Huh? See, I'm envious. I'm gonna steal your brain. But then again, if you're not scared, like, can you build like a scare tolerance so that nothing scares you? And then you kind of get bored of them? Just how, like, if you get used to eating spicy food, then you have to eat spicy and spicier food? Would that happen with, like, horror games? What do you mean failed? Can I not move something into another jar temporarily? Okay, I guess not. I guess not. Oh, Oh, wait, maybe I didn't mess up. Okay. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. 3 stars, thank you. Thank you. I didn't even notice. Yay, we did it. Good job, boss. We can now heal all our patients by giving them the mystery colors. Did you guys play Chocobo Tales? It's really specific, but I did play Chocobo Tales, and they would have all these mini games, right? But the stars would be really hard to get, and for some reason, I decided I was gonna get 3 stars on every single game, and it would take me like half an hour just to get 3 stars on all of them. Like, you think it's a mini game? Oh, it's gonna be easy. And there are these games where it's like there's a chocobo or whatever going down this mountain, and you have to stop them, like at the right point, and then they'll like skid across the snow, and then they have to stop right before the edge of the cliff, right? And you might be like, okay, 5 centimeters away from the edge of the cliff. That's pretty good, yeah? You might get like bronze for that. Good. But to get gold for that, you would have to be like 0.2 centimeters away from the edge of the cliff. It was so difficult. Or once we have to tap these creatures before they explode, and it would go so fast, and the hand-eye coordination, you would have to take breaks because your brain could not handle so many things happening at once so quickly. And I would play like 5 times and I have to stop and be like, why am I so stressed over a fictional vegetable? Because the enemy was like a leaf monster. But it was such a cute game though. It was like a scissors, paper, rock battles. And each card had like a rock or a scissors or whatever. And if you beat the other person, then the other person like lost health or something. But it was actually like the coolest scissors, paper, rock game I've ever played. And you got to design your own decks and things. And if you like did well in mini games, you'd get more cards. I feel like there's probably a lot of games like that, but that was the only game like that I had played. And I loved it. It was so cute as well. Well, the chocobos and the animation was so nice. And I don't remember the plot though, but they were like boss battles, which were like magical fantasy animals. It was all fantasy themed. Let me let my cat in real quick. Hi, Hutch. Hey, Will. Come in. Meow, baby. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. But everything was themed in that game, and it was so good. Like, the theming is like on point. It's like top tier theming. Oh, hi, Hutch. Hutch, would you like to meow for the mic? Or like purr or something? No? No? Okay, she's going into her bed now. Oh, and I still have my tea here. I usually drink tea before stream, but I didn't get to drink it because I was like busy talking to people. Ah. So, oh, so someone spilled their tea. Give me a sec. Or like 10 minutes. Or like 5 minutes. Haha. Actually, I'm gonna keep the mic on so you can hear it. So you can hear my tragedy. You know, so the tea, can you even hear this? The tea went to the back of the desk and like went through the back onto the carpet. How do you get tea out of carpet? But then again, tea is kind of just like flavored water, right? So it's not that bad if you have tea on the floor, right? It's just flavored water, right? Haha. Is this copium? Is this too much copium? Is this like the most copium you've ever copiumed? Let me get a bin real quick. This is awful. Hi, Hutch. See, it's so funny because cats are so unaware that things happen in life. Like, she doesn't know what it means to spill tea, and she's just sitting there like, why are you on the floor, child? Why are you on the floor? It depends on the sugar content and the sort. What if it's like English breakfast? English, is that what you are? English breakfast? English breakfast. I'm just gonna assume it's flavored water for the sake of my mental health, right? Because I don't know how to clean things. Well, you know, carpet scares me, honestly. Like, what happens if you get milk in carpet? I feel like milk is one of the worst things you can have in carpet. Or like cat pee. Cat pee is probably the worst thing to have in carpet. What would you do with cat pee on carpet? There's no such thing as too much copium, by the way. So I'm just cleaning it. Okay, surely if I just get off as much as I can, then it's gonna be fine. That's my mentality, that good enough is good enough, and that if we explode, then it's fine. But like, you know, I saw that. Alright, so my headphones fell onto my head from on the table. Oh no! Okay, well. I'm using toilet paper to clean it up because I don't have paper towel unless I want to walk all the way downstairs. So I'm just gonna have toilet paper. Because I have so many rolls of toilet paper. Because whenever you're out, who just gets one roll of toilet paper, right? You have to get like 5,000 rolls of toilet paper. Oh, that's a lot of tea that spilled. It's still wiping off. Carpet's the worst to clean. I'm worried. I remember there was this one time, right, when Hachi was still a baby. And I was streaming, right? And then I wasn't paying attention. I couldn't hear her because I had my headphones in. And then I think she wanted out of the room. Like, I know she went out of the room, but I didn't notice. Because I thought she was just being silly. And then it turns out she really needed to go to her litter to pee. But I didn't know that. So then she decided to pee in a box under the table, right? Which is really nice of her, right? She just peed on, like, unimportant papers and stuff. Everything I could just throw out. I could just throw the whole basket out. But, like, the whole room, other than that, was carpet. So I don't know how she was, like, smart enough to know not to do it on carpet. I don't know. Maybe, like, in her past house, right? Because we, like, adopted her after she'd been returned before. Maybe she got in trouble before for peeing on carpet. So then, yeah. That's why she learned to do it in a box, which is really nice of her. I'm so proud of my little baby. But now I actually have learned my lesson, and I will let her outside if she meows outside. Okay, I think that's like, oh, it's still kind of damp. Still kind of damp. Ah! It's not like you're missing out on the game, on the so very much gameplay. It's kind of, the game, yeah. It's not the most fun game, but like I didn't expect it to be anyway. I still got like some kind of mixed reviews, if I remember correctly. Which, you know, would make sense. But I feel like it deserves like a 5 out of 5, because it is what we expected, yeah? Like, I'm surprised they even gave us like a, oh, you can get more IQ by doing blah 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 blah. You can get blah 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 for blah 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 blah. I didn't expect it to actually let you earn things and have a progression system. I thought it was just gonna be like, oh, here's the game, here's like 5 levels of each. But they actually have so many levels of each, and like the difficulty does improve. So I think they did a really good job with that. Okay, I'm gonna say that's dry enough. It's pretty damp, but I can just put a heater on it later. And now we get to clean the bit on the desk. Which should be easier because, you know, desk is just desk. Desk is not carpet. And Hachi's just sleeping as if nothing happened. See, I started this conversation to talk about tea because then I wanted to talk about Solo, the drink. Because I bought this huge thing of Solo yesterday, which is my favorite soft drink. And it's like, well, 1.25 liters, right? And it was only in $1.75. And if you wanted 600 mils, it's usually like $4, right? Like Australian dollars, $4. But to get 1.27 liters, 1.25 liters, sorry, it was $1.75, which is so cheap. So of course I had to get it. I was so tempted to get 2 of them though. I was asking my friend like, oh, should I get 1 or should I just get 2, right? And she loves drinks so much. She was like, oh, I'd get 2. I could drink 2 in one day. And I was like, you can drink 2 in one day? So I just have my Solo next to me as well. And I've just been drinking it like a maniac from the bottle. I feel like Umaru with my games and my drink, just drinking from the bottle like that. Oh, but I wanted to get noodles yesterday as well, right? Because I was out and I got like noodles, but I wanted to buy instant noodles to bring home. But after eating noodles, I was like too full and I didn't want to imagine eating more noodles because that's going to kill my soul. We're finally back. Wasn't that an entertaining mishap? Oh no, the ongaku matte kudasai. There we go, it should be back. And now I can kind of feel it soggy under my feet. It's really not that bad. It should be fine. I want to try cash run again. I feel like I need to like slowly improve because I'm not doing well right now. Can I just go over? Wait, what's the button? Not that. Oh, I think other ones in my room. I feel so famous and so popular and all the cats want to be with me. Like, yes, come to me, my meowers. Oh, tee-hee-hee, tee-hee, tee-hee. What is that? Is that a, like, bloodbath? Okay. 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 And then we can have a lovely date with our beautiful pink woman. And we can live in our lovely house. Use your money rhythmically. Rhythmically. Okay. I am indeed confused. But it always seems like I have more money than I expect I do. Because I'm always like, oh, I need to save it. But I guess I can just whee into the sky, yeah? So maybe that's what they mean by rhythmically. Kore mitai na? Whee! 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and wha! I'm calm. We are calm. We have enough money to see our beautiful girl. We should name our girl. I think I want to name our girl Emily. No. If I had to choose my favorite girl name, I think it would be like Madeline. I feel like Madeline is my favorite girl name, and I don't know why. It's just cute. Do you have a favorite girl name? This is not a trick question. This is a I'll be judging you. I'm surprised for the game to be a bit more complex than at first glance. Yeah, right? I feel like if it had like actually really good graphics, I feel like it could definitely be scored a lot higher. I feel like a lot of people's issues with this is probably going to be the graphics more than anything else. Because imagine if these were like cute anime girls doing this. Like, sure, the gameplay wouldn't be different, but I would enjoy it a lot more. Because I'm biased. They should give us character customization options. So I could have Yufu walk over a thing of lava and then we could all cry. I'm so awful though. Okay. If I go straight to 25, how doomed do you think I am? Because I don't think I'd be very good at this. But I'm gonna try it. Wait, can I just go above it all? What is this? Ooh, wait, interesting. So I just get to gamble now. This is so weird. This is... Alright. We're gorgeous? We're gorgeous? See, I feel like that undermined the entire... entire process? What is this? Like, this completely changed the game. Oh, we have so many girls now. Oh? My own harem? I can't believe it. See, I thought the game was like dodging and avoiding spikes, but if you can just like walk over them, then I feel like that's kind of not the gameplay they wanted. Oh, well, whoops. Casino. Oh. when you're just too poor to go to the casino and you fall to death because you were like slightly off riches. Oh, well. Oh, we can stay poor. Oh, whatever. Oh, you know, it's fine. I'm fine being poor. Oh, that's the worst house we've had so far. I love the really sad music though. Oh, we're poor. Do 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 do. Oh, that would be so sad if you had like a theme song that matched your financial state. Well, luckily for me, my music would be like do 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 do. How do we get? Oh, we're the one robbing. I thought they meant like. I thought we were gonna get robbed. Look at that money we have. Look how much money that is. Wait, I like this one because I get to pretend I'm rich. And the delusion itself makes this game my favorite. Look at that. Look at that. I know. For the next you're rich beyond your wildest dreams, all you have to do is rob 2 people. That's all you have to do. Make out like a bandit. Right, that was so good. I like this game. This is my favorite one. This is my favorite one because I get to live out my dreams of being rich. Look at this. We need to keep going to casinos and robbing people. Like getting money the normal way through walking into it is not worth it when you can go to a casino and get richer. Oh, or be poor because you get caught by the law. However, you can always retry because in a game like this, we have infinite life, but we are also like very poor. We're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep trying because we're gonna be rich kids. We're gonna destroy the world. We're gonna buy the world. We only need $1 trillion and then we can buy everything. Oh, this one's difficult. Okay. Sure. Alright, I give up. What if I just keep replaying the same one where I get to be rich? Is that... That's not great gameplay, is it? But it's good on my soul. Let's rob someone. See, look at all that money we earn from robbing people. This is what this game is teaching us. Oh, well... I was gonna be like, this is what the game's teaching the kids. To steal. But then I guess we lost a lot of money. So yeah, we keep losing money from stealing. How could that be? But we're so good at being a thief. I can't believe it. This is crazy. Oh, I'm so tired of being poor. Oh. That sad music is so funny though. Imagine if something bad happened in your life and then you got a theme song for it. And then all your friends could hear it. Casino. Yes. Robbery. Oh. Virus? Yeah, I was like, why would you go virus? Do you give everyone else the virus? Because that's what I thought it meant. Like, if robbery is stealing from people, then virus is giving people viruses and then charging them for the vaccine. And that's how a sketchy medical business goes. How about we work? Get vaccine. At least it's teaching us to do vaccines, yeah? We're so rich. Should we rob someone right at the end? Or is that too much of a risk? I want to rob someone. I want to rob something. Hello, Black Cat. Hello, welcome in. We are playing those games. The ones you see in mobile ads and you think, it looks kind of meh, but I would try it. And that's what we're doing. We're trying it. And as expected, they aren't the best games by any means at all ever. Because yeah, slay. This is not the kind of game you recommend to people. If someone tried to recommend me these games, I feel like I'd look at them funny. I'd be like, are you good? Are you good? Ooh, we can skip to 30. Some of them are good. Some of them are good. Ooh, okay. I'm going to skip to this more difficult one. I was doing badly with the not difficult one, so I don't know if this is the way to go. However, I'm just going to go based on vibes. Can I just, like, make everyone get to the bottom and then explode them or something? What does this do? Oh, that's what that did. Can I get rid of this one? And then they kill each other? Is this gonna kill me? Shoot faster! Alright, see, I don't know what you guys are doing. And I don't know the objective. Is the objective to get this? Will I explode if I do that? Is the objective to kill everyone? Oh. Okay. Ooh, you can fly. Strange idiot. Oh, I feel like I was probably meant to like open that at the end, by the way. So then it would fall and then it would crash. Okay, I see. My shorts, by the way. Arigato ne. Arigato ne. I see you in the comments a bit. Arigato. Yeah, that was not what I was meant to do. Okay, I'll try. Oh, destroy everything? Okay. I'll do this again. I figured it out. And then I put that there. And then open that one. Then open this one. Open sesame. And then I'll drop this guy down. Yes, this is the technique. Yay! That took me way too long. Way longer than I expected. Oh, my door keeps opening and I keep getting scared. Being like, is there some murderer coming? I'm joking. I keep thinking my cat's gonna be there, but my cat's never there. So I keep having to close the door because I don't want to wake anyone up. Okay, door be closed. I generally try and have like 2 blankets covering the bottom of the door. Because you know how there's like a layer of emptiness? Like a hole at the bottom of the door, like that flat bit. And supposedly that's where sound usually comes in and out, those spaces between. So I usually try and cover with like blankets, right? I heard that's meant to work because I hear that like lots of those sound panels that are meant to absorb the sound don't actually work really well. So that's not what we're gonna do. I think maybe we could just do a bit more and then we could go back to chatting for a bit. I haven't done Number Tower in a bit because we can skip to 30. This is just like a numbers counting game, innit? See, and then that's 18, that's 19. I feel like this would be good though for like teaching a young kid how to play these how to count and everything. But I feel like even if it was for a young kid, you'd want to give them something that looks better. Teach them about the arts early. Like, hello 5-year-old, would you like to play Pokemon, for example? Pokemon is a good game to give for kids, yeah? What was like the first game you guys got? I think my first game was like one of those like pet caring games on the DS. And I was like caring for mystical animals. Maybe it wasn't the first, but it was the one I remember most because it was my favorite. And you would like hatch the egg and then you would like wash it and then give it like food and play games with it as well. You had to play games and some of these games were really difficult. It was usually like throw the ball into the basket, but the basket would move so fast and the pet would move so fast. And if you wanted to do well and like boost their health a lot, you'd have to do really, really well and like not miss any. And that was like too much hand-eye coordination for a kid like me. And then you would have like a mini game at the end. And for some reason in these kind of games, I'm always so greedy. Ooh, that looks important. Oh, do I have to press this one? See, why would I do that? Why did I press that? My bad. I guess I'll just die then. Oh, and you also got to like wash them, and they all had their favorite hose or whatever. Like some people liked like a normal hose, or some people liked special shower washes. I know it was division, but we had to press it. It wouldn't let me press the other ones without pressing division first because it hates me, and it hates me. It doesn't want me to enjoy my existence. It doesn't want me to slay. But if I was a pet, I feel like I would like the normal shower hose, but there was some that were like really strong showers, and I felt like such a bully. Maybe I need to use this one first. No, but then if I use that first, I'm not going to be able to kill anything, am I? Okay, I'll try again to see if I can just avoid using this one. But I feel like it's going to make me. Wait, okay, if I use this, then I should have enough that I can still kill this even if I divide by 3. Okay, we're gonna do it like that. And then we're gonna have just enough to kill this one. Okay, I figured it out. I'm actually a genius. Parents hate video games. I feel like a lot of parents just don't understand. But I think games are good. Obviously, make sure your kid doesn't play games all the time. But I feel like putting limits on games is good. Like, oh, you can just... Oh, I really think it's smart when the parents like, oh, you can do this for other things, right? Like, if you work in the kitchen, help me cook something, then you can have an hour, right? Or if they have to, like, pay for it with, like, tokens or something, I think that's good. And also teaches your kid to, like, budget and stuff, right? Told me everything about life. Okay, I think that's enough of that. I think that's quite enough of this game. I think that's quite enough. So we're gonna go back to chatting because that was an experience of all time. I feel like it was exactly as I expected, but it was still kind of boring. How's the volume for the BGM though? In theory it should be okay, but let me know. I know, I'm such a genius. I really like those like the Moshi Monster type games. I talk about this every single stream because I really liked Moshi Monsters. And I like the customizability. Very quiet. Daijoubu? Who's lying to me? One of you is lying. Go fight and then come back to me after you've fought and told me. Get your swords out and like start slicing each other's head off. Sorry, what? I didn't advocate for violence. That's not me. I would never. I don't think I would let my kid... I talk as if I have a child. I mean, I'm Hachi. If my cat could play games, I don't think I would let her play anything violent, right? I saw this really scary stat in psych class, and it was like, we witnessed like thousands, like 18,000. Maybe I'm making numbers up because I literally don't remember, but it was a ridiculous amount of murders by the time we're like 18. Like ridiculous. Maybe it was like 1 million murders or something. Like on TV, or especially in video games, right? Like even in just like Mario, we still kill Goombas. That's still death. Which is why I liked Pokemon, right? They don't die, they just faint, right? But for some reason, I always thought fainting was like taboo. Death wasn't. Thank you, by the way, Black Cat. Arigato. I don't know why I thought fainting was taboo. But I would always get embarrassed when it said someone fainted. Sorry, I'm kind of dying for no reason. I should drink my huge bottle of Solo that I just have next to me. Let me... Can you hear this open? Yeah. Monster Hunters. I don't know if I know that game, but I assume it's you just kill the monsters, right? Not the humans. I feel like that would probably be less bad. Maybe? Still, I doubt I'd let my kid do that. My kid will be growing up on Harvest Moon just like me. Oh, but do you kill in Harvest Moon? No, why would you kill in Harvest Moon? And they would learn the horrors of getting your sheep killed or your chickens killed in a hurricane because you accidentally threw the chicken outside when it's raining. Don't do that to your pets. Don't throw them outside when it's raining because then they'll get swept up by a hurricane and die. Yeah. Though, one thing parents don't really think of, I think, a lot of the time, maybe not a lot of the time, but sometimes I see on Twitter, right, is that the kid might not be a lot like you. Like, if I had a kid and they didn't like Harvest Moon, and they just liked FPS games, and they didn't want to play anything comfy, I kind of look at them like, we need to change that. Obviously, don't force your child to change, but like, you know, I feel like everyone should at least respect Harvest Moon, right? Harvest Moon would be beneficial developmentally, yeah, right? You'd learn random fish species as well. Like, I learned all my random flower knowledge and bug and fish knowledge from like Animal Crossing and Harvest Moon games, and I could be like, oh, that's a sunfish, that's a zebra turkey fish, that's a... And I always love like showing off my random knowledge by being like, I know this fish, and they're like, how would you know this fish? You don't fish. You do not seem like the person to know all these aquarium things. And I'd be like, Actually, I filled up my museum in Animal Crossing New Leaf and I had a total of 5 fish because I would rather sell them than put them in my museum because who's gonna sell a shark when you can sell a shark? What? Who's gonna... What's the word I'm looking for? Donate a shark. It's like, wait a second, what did I just say? What other games did I play that were like good for me developmentally? I remember I played a lot of games where it was like, I think there was like a Tinkerbell one specifically, and it was like, you have to fly into the numbers, like 6 plus 7. 6, 7, 6, 7. 6 plus 7 equals, and you would have to fly into the number 13, for example. And I think I played a lot of those ones. I don't think it was on a, it was like this special device. Not like a device, it was like a big iPad kind of thing, but it wasn't an iPad. It was like made specifically for like a type of game. They were like cartridges that you put into them. Like big fat ones. I don't remember. But it was like a whole pad that was made for kids to play games. And I liked it. It was good. And that's where I learned what a semicircle was. And I felt so smart for knowing what a semicircle was because none of my friends knew what the word semi was. This was when I was like 5 years old. Leapfrog! There's a leapfrog! I'm gonna search up leapfrog. I haven't seen those in ages. Do they still sell them? Leapfrog. I'm so sure it was that. Thank you. If they still sell them when I'm a parent, my kid will have that. Yeah. And yeah, I was looking down on the other kids like, do you know what shape this is? They're like, half circle. I'm like, no, it's a semicircle. Oh, I was such an annoying child. As I should be. I feel like as you're a kid, you should make as many mistakes as you can because you can have your learning early. Because if you're learning things, basic things when you're like 20, people are going to think you're a bit weird. So learn all the weird things and experience all the bad things while you're young, okay? Okay. Like, I have a friend, right? And, you know me, I've been in a few relationships in the past. But I have a friend who hasn't been in any. And she's like 20, 21. You know, that's fine. That's completely fine, right? But it's really funny imagining that she's going to have her first embarrassing relationship moments in the future. And I'm going to be there like, you got this, girl. You got this, girl. But it's going to be so awkward for her. And she's going to have such a bad time. And I feel so bad for her. Because she doesn't have the experience already. But I kind of feel bad for me for not having like work experience. Everything in this world is about having experience. It's crazy. Brothers want those lily pad? How old's your brother? Do they still sell them? Do they still sell them? What etch a sketch things? What are those called? Where you like, is that what they're called? Where you like draw with the weird buttons on the side? Etch a sketch? Yeah, those still exist. I definitely would get my kid an etch a sketch, and I would teach them to draw when they are just out of the womb. Hello, what, 5-second-old child? Would you like to learn to draw? Oh, art is so fun. Art is so hard. I love art. Those people who draw with their finger on their phone horrify me. How do you do that? How do you do that? Like, don't you get like major carpal tunnel? Like, I didn't know what carpal tunnel was until I started like tuning things in Melodyne, and then I'd have to like move one thing, and then I'd have to like shake my hand out, like stretch each individual finger. Unrelated, but I heard that, you know how like stretching in the morning is good for you? Apparently, instead of just like stretching in a specific order, just like stretching your body however your body wants to be stretched, and just like wiggling your body around is the best for getting everything comfy. I don't know if that's true, but it would make sense if it was true. So now I have the urge to stretch, because I feel like I get headaches a lot less if I do stretch. Unsurprisingly. See, no one's surprised by this, except me somehow. I want to hold the mic up, because the mic is the cutest, I think. I saw someone else with, my model yesterday, because it is a customizable one, which is why I can do this. And they also did the pigtails, and I think they have the same front hair as well. So I was like, oh, twinning? I hope they don't think I like copied them or anything. Probably not, but Brother's 12. I see. What was I doing when I was 12? I was playing so many games when I was 12. I remember I was playing noughts and crosses. Do you guys call them noughts and crosses? X's and O's? Noughts and crosses, yeah? If you don't call it noughts and crosses, I'm judging you. And I remember I had this friend I played noughts and crosses with, and I know she was losing just so that I could feel good, right? And I could laugh in her face, and but I feel bad about that now because we would play noughts and crosses like all lunch, and she would lose doing the exact same movements for like 40 minutes straight every day. Because she would always put it in the same spot, that I would always put it in the same spot, and I'd always beat her because it's like, I could win by 2 different rows, that kind of win. I felt so bad now. I feel bad now. But like, I'm embarrassed to contact her, be like, sorry, that past me beat you for like 7 hours straight. But thanks for encouraging my delusion. Doppelganger in the mist. I love the term doppelganger. Doppelganger. Help me. Help me. If you had a doppelganger, would you tell anyone? Like, what if one just teleported, appeared out of nowhere, and there were now 2 of you, and they thought the exact same way as you? Would you tell anyone? Because if you keep it secret, they can do some of your work and you can do some of their work. Yeah? Think people would figure out, what if they acted like you and dressed like you? Or maybe you could like try and get people to figure it out by changing the clothes up for each of you. What if they just looked like you, but they were like the opposite of you? What if they hated you? What if they wanted your life and were like, okay, you just lie down in bed, do whatever you want, go rot. I'm gonna go live your life for you, right? I mean, I feel like some people would enjoy that because then they wouldn't have to do any responsibilities or anything. But I don't trust my doppelganger to not murder. Because if I was meant to be in jail, but I'm like, just in my bed, like I feel like I would be taking great mental damage if I was, in bed, but I knew that the doppelganger me was in prison and that everyone thought I was in prison, even though I'm just hiding in bed. I could not take that. My reputation, my social clout. Oh, me and my clout. You would gaslight them? What would you gaslight them into thinking? That you were the superior being and that they should worship you and be on their knees, begging for your mercy? Maybe that's a bit much. If I knew it was a dream, or if I knew they would disappear, or if I knew I could like reset them, no, that's bad. This is why this is a bad thing about AI. If people start treating it like, oh, well, I can just reset you. Oh, I can do whatever I want to. I can just reset you. That's a bad thing. You're going to start teaching yourself to be a meaner person. Identification fraud. Okay, but is it fraud for them or me if I was the original? You have to wonder. See what's giving what I desire. I don't want to say ethical slave because no slave is ethical, but like okay, what if we just treated them like a sister? What if we just did that? And then that would be fine. What do you mean me? Yeah, it's bad practice. Don't do that. Don't do that, fam. But yeah, I always wondered what it would be like having a like twin sister or whatever. Maybe that's why I keep talking about doppelgangers, because I wanted a twin. Maybe not a twin, but like I always wanted a sibling, right? Oh yeah, like I remember my friend and I always wanted like an older brother because they always seem so caring. Like they'd look down and be like, oh, you okay? Oh, I'll protect you, right? Right. Protective older brother vibes. Right. But as the oldest and the only child, it's not gonna happen. Woe is I. But I think like a younger sibling could be cute as well. I could be a strong older sister, be like, oh, hello there, little brother. I will protect you by giving you $3 billion to go buy snacks with your friends. And I would be the cool sister. I would be the cool sister. I'd make sure to get a cool job so I could show off to the little ones. Wouldn't that be fun? I just want to show off money, maybe. I need to get more money. Yeah, but like, I've seen memes of when their aunt is unmarried and earns a whole bunch of money and can come to the family gathering and give everyone really expensive gifts. I don't know what you mean, sorry. I don't know what you mean. But it's okay. It's okay. I don't know what you say, but daijoubu. I think. What was I talking about? 2 older brothers? Is it hard having older siblings? really imagine many downsides to having older siblings, honestly. Oh, now I feel like a Minecraft villager. I would love to be a villager. This is a stupid conversation. But in Sword Art Online, whenever someone's like, if you're in Sword Art Online, what would you do? And I'm like, I would work at that bakery that sold them the bread in that one episode. I don't know why, but I just wanted to be a baker. It sounds like really hard work in reality. But if it was like a magical world and I could make magic bread easily, I would want to work there. Do you think once they escape Sword Art Online, they'd be like upset that they couldn't make bread so easily? Wait, do you have a choice to leave? So what if you wanted to stay? I don't remember how the plot goes. Get along with him on most things? Yeah. And I know someone with an older sister, and they get along really well as well, and it's so cute. It's so cute when you can tell someone's a younger sister though. A younger, like, brother or sister, right? Because then they start getting all cute about their older sibling. They're like, oh, my sibling did, and it's like, oh, you guys are so cute. I will hug you. You will be the cutest ever. Mad about not being able to make food is simply... Yeah? What do you mean? Be a samurai. That's pretty snazzy. I feel like I definitely would not be fine either. I don't want to risk my life and die to a dragon. You know, it'd be really embarrassing if your gravestone was like, died to a slime. I'm not gonna risk that. Like, I would train enough so that I couldn't be killed by a slime, because that's too shameful. But I would not do more. Did get mad? Oh, they did mention it? That's cool. My curiosity has been satiated. Thank you for that knowledge. Are there any other isekais? I haven't really watched too many isekais. I watched Rising of the Shield Hero. I really liked it when it came out, and I got Raphtalia and Philo. I got like a big standee, not like big, but Philo is huge. She's like really big and chunky and fat in the bird form, and it was such a cute standee. It was one of my favorites, and then I lost it. And then I rewatched it like last year, and I was like, bruh, this guy is so annoying, bruh. This guy is so misogynistic, bruh. This guy is so garbage. Bruh, Raphtalia and Philo should not be near this guy, bruh. Maybe he's not that bad, but I was judging him the last time I watched it. but the food does look good in that game world, anime game world, 타분네. Big on isekai? I definitely was when I was younger. I feel like my favorite... Wait, isekai usually these days are like game world, right? Isekai generally means just to any other world, right? But when we think of isekai, we generally think of like the game isekai, don't we? I did like... This is really barely related, but Jumanji, that movie that came out, and they were like in the game Jumanji, but it was like a video game Jumanji, and whoa, that must have been like 2018. No, not 2018. No, not 2018. Like, sorry, didn't mean to show that. Oh wait, I think it was 2018 actually. Or 2017. That was so long ago. I thought it came out like 5 years ago. 2018 is like 8 years ago. Okay, it's not that much, but still, it's old now. It's old. My taste is old, and I'm out of date. I have to watch new things. But I really liked that movie so much. And when the pretty girl, who's like always caring about her looks, turns into the fat dude, that was so funny. And then she learns and hangs out with the nerds, and I love them. They're so silly. But I remember my friend in primary school came from like a Persian family, right? And I remember they took us to this really, really amazing, like huge restaurant, and they had like food across this humongous table. It was so good. It was like the yummiest food I've had in a long, long time. Like, I don't know if there are fancy places like that anywhere else. I don't think I've been somewhere that fancy before, but it was so good. I'm so crazy about that. Food is my passion, if you didn't know, but I'm always so greedy. I hear, like, supposedly my mum was gonna, like, go out for lunch. Maybe she's left. Opening my phone to see if she messaged me. No, okay, I'm gonna assume she's still here. As soon as she goes, I'm gonna start like ordering delivery because I'm greedy and I want chips. But it's really sad. Every single time I get delivery, they're late. And not just late, they're like 40 minutes late. Like 40 minutes later than their last delivery. So it takes like an hour and a half to get food from like 15 minutes away. But it's so fun. And then I like microwave the chips, which is so stupid. But like, I promise even if you microwave them, it's gonna taste good. Manji, Welcome to the Jungle is super good. Have you watched the next one? Wait, I don't know which is which. Was there another one? Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. It wasn't 2017. I was close. Yum, yum, yum in the club. I didn't know there was a second one. Is it just called Welcome? No, it's not going to be... Oh, it is Welcome to the Jungle too. I was like, it can't be named something that's stupid. I didn't watch it, actually. That's crazy. Wait, am I sure I didn't watch it? Because they all look the same. They look the same. They dress the same. Okay, I don't think I watched it if it was 2019. I can't believe I didn't watch it. Where can I watch it? I really want to watch the Demon Slayer movie again, though. That was so good. I hear the next one is going to be all about Muichiro. Or like have more of Muichiro. And Muichiro's my favorite. And Mitsuri's my favorite. But I feel like there might be tragedy coming. I feel like I've been spoiled so much about that movie. Like the next coming movies, like the arcs. Is there like an arc after the Infinity arc? I feel like people talk about arcs after that. But I feel like I remember watching from the manga. Like a whole bunch of people dying in the Infinity arc. And I don't remember if there's an arc after that. Maybe it's like a recovery arc after that. Like, oh, now the world can go back to normal. Maybe. It'll be so scary to live in a world with demons though. I'm glad we're at the top of the food chain. I think of that every time I see any poor animal chased by any animal. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sure I'm glad that we are, you know, not possums. Possums? Possums? Possum? I had to actually. I had to. But yes, do we have any other topics of conversation? It has almost been 2 hours. So we could be closing up at some point. I think I heard my mom, so I feel like she might want to talk to me at some point. About leaving. That's why we might end early. But do you have any more topics of conversation? Any final things to mention? Any last thoughts about the game? About anything in general? I don't think I'll be playing that again, honestly. I'm surprised I played it that long, though. And I'm surprised, I kind of thought there'd be more different, like, varieties of games, though. There were, like, 5. I kind of thought there'd be, like, 10 or 15. Because I feel like I'd seen a greater variety of, games. But I guess not. They looked high class. They did not look high class. I would want to see, though, if someone made them with, like, higher graphics, if it was going to be better. Like, if people would like it more and play it more. I want to see what, like, the reviews of that were. Because I know they were mixed. Which, you know, fair enough. But I want to see why they were mixed. Is it because of the graphics? Is it because the gameplay sucked? But, like, I don't know what you're expecting. It's doing exactly what it advertised. Like, and the graphic design is actually pretty good. Crazy weather. Don't drown in snow. You don't drown in snow. Don't get buried in snow. That's the phrasing. Because if you get buried in snow, I'm going to have to dig you out. And it's going to take ages. And I don't have a shovel. I'm going to have to go buy a shovel. And you're going to have to owe me the money it costs for a shovel. And then I'm going to be spending the next 10 years shoveling you out. That was a stupid scenario. I don't know what you mean. Gomene. You live in the country? Premium first class gaming. I don't know what I want to do for next week, though. Oh, next week. I want to do the girlfriend-boyfriend applications. So if you want to apply to be my girlfriend/boyfriend, you should fill out the application form from one of these shorts. Because I'm going to go through them. There are 14, I believe. 14 entries. We're going to review them all and be like, This person said this person said this. Oh, I wonder who this could be, right? That's gonna be fun. It was really an impulsive thought, like, oh, what if I did this? Wouldn't that be funny? It is funny. It is so funny. So I'm hyped for that. Other than that, I don't know. I'll have to look around. Game itself looked okay, not outstanding. Outstanding. What am I saying? Outstanding? What was I saying? Just like it was there. Right. I think my favorite one of them was the car one, actually. Even though I said I liked imagining being rich in the rich one, the car one. I can pretend I can drive. I can pretend I'm good at organizing cars. And then I could get paid 3 billion. Okay. It all goes back to fantasies of being rich. Okay, well, if that is all, I guess I can bye-bye for all of you. Don't remember submitting? You don't remember? Oh, yes. I'm sure you didn't. I'm sure no one submitted anything. You know, maybe I hallucinated all 14 entries. You know, I'm so excited. But yeah, I guess I will see you guys next Tuesday. Because on Monday, I told myself I was going to clean. And if I don't clean on Monday, then it's never going to happen. I am mentally prepared to clean on Monday, so that's what it's going to be. So then Tuesday, Thursday and Friday, I think the day's going to be. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So be aware. I can do this, I can clean. Yay! Thank you, I love cleaning. Yay! Hi, well, thank you so much for joining, even if the games were so very questionable. I will see you next week. I'm not cute anymore. Bye-bye. I'm not cute anymore. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. 'Cause I'm not cute anymore. Bye.